Morning guys. So for today I'll do what I eat. Is that camera in the right place? Yeah. What I eat in a day. Just to show you. I did a video last night. I was just speaking to Kay before. But it didn't feel right, so I took it down. And in life, follow your gut. And there was no... Why is that camera like that? Nothing wrong with following your gut, is there? No. I don't know. Just didn't feel it. So I put it up and then took it down. So today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day. Now, it's not the same every day. Let me put you down there. Where's my tea towel? I'm still in bed. As you know, I'm convalescent because my little boobies have me implants removed. So, put you there. Park your bum there, guys. Let's have a look. Let me get my little chair. So, just going to do what I eat in a day. As I say, not the same every day, people. Sometimes it's flavour of the month. I just change, and it's okay to change, isn't it? So, but what I'm having this morning, because I'm a bit peckish, sometimes I miss breakfast out and I'll have it late. Depends where I'm feeling. I'll listen to me, little tum-tum here, what it's telling me. So I'm having some dates, 8 dates, and 8 dates. They're the Whitworth ones. These are nice. Remember I poo-pooed these, didn't I? For Aldi's ones, but I bought 3 bags of them when Aldi's didn't have any in stock. But I think I've weighed it, and 8 are 30 grams. So 8 calories for those who are counting. So I'm going to have them and 2 walnuts. So you're only supposed to have 2 walnuts a day because of the selenium. So I'm going to put that back because I've already ate one. So I can go back in the container. So I'm going to have that and that. And then I'm going to have a big pint of water. And then I've had 2 cups of decaf coffee. So this is what this is going to be, just a little what I eat in a day. I don't have any hard and fast rules because time gone by, control hasn't worked for me. In some periods in my life I have control, but everything can be fluid. What you do one day, you might not do the next. Just don't be too hard on yourself. So Abigail's coming today to take me to the works to get me some art stuff. So I'm going to go and get ready and eat this, sit here, have a little 5 minutes. I've just done my meditation, 10 minutes. But what I did find was I was still in meditation when the timer went off. So I'll see how I feel tomorrow, and maybe put a stopwatch on my phone or something like that, just so I know I've actually done the 10 minutes and see how long that I actually stay in meditation for. I'll just sit there and breathe and then listen to the traffic, focus on my breathing, let the thoughts come and go, but I don't stop them. Do you know what I mean? Don't try and clear my mind. And if the thought's in my head and I want to think about it and act on it, then I let it happen. Do you know what I mean? Meditation for everyone is different, isn't it? You could read in the textbooks what they tell you, how they tell you to do it, but I've done that in time gone by and it hasn't worked for me. I felt like it was too rigid, so my meditation is what works for me, and it does work for me. But tomorrow I'm going to put a stopwatch on my phone and just lie and do my meditation and see how long it is before I finally finished. Because what I find happens is my timer goes off on Alexa and it jilts me out of it, and then I'm like, it's broke my flow. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But that's the thing in life, isn't it? When we make a decision, we don't have to stick to it rigidly. We're allowed to change our mind, aren't we? Because that's what life's about, isn't it? You could tell someone, I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro tomorrow. Not me personally. Couldn't do that. And you know, you might think, oh, I've said that, so I can't change my mind. But you can. Of course you can. Change your mind about anything. It's your mind, it's your life. You know, it's okay to change your mind. So, I'm going to finish these, drink my pint of water, and get ready. And then the next time you see me is when I'll be having my meal. Alright, so I'll speak to you later. Ta-ra. Hello. Wanted to show you my outfit of the day. Today I'm going to step outside my comfort zone. I'm going to wear a hat. I'm going out to the works. Abigail's taking me. I'm quite nervous about wearing a hat, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to wear it. So this is my outfit of the day. This dress was £2 off Vinted. 2 whole pounds. So yeah, I'm going to wear it. Yeah, so what have I done with my hair? So I've plaited it, bit of dry shampoo. Quite nervous doing this video, as you can probably tell, but I'm going to do something every day that takes me out of my comfort zone, and I hope you do too. Well, maybe not every day, that might be a bit ambitious, don't want to put pressure on myself, do I? But yeah, so I've done a video before this, what I eat in a day, which I'm going to merge all together, and I don't know how I'm going to put it together, but yeah, I thought, you know what, and I'm not wearing my glasses today. I was blind as a bat without them close up, but do you know what? That's the way it is. So yeah, I'm going to sing. I wish I could put the radio on. Part of me just thinks, just put it on. Do you think? The only concern I've got, which I might research, is the fact that if I get a copyright, I don't mind getting a copyright, because I love to sing, but I think, would I get a strike? Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to research that, because times when I come on and I think, I'd love just to have a sing with you. Do you know what I mean? And us all sing together. So yeah, so I'm going to do my little boop, 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 boop. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, £2 off Vinted. I'm absolutely delighted with it. And then I've just got like a little bra top on underneath, and my little pressure bra. But yeah, love it. Absolutely love it for £2. So, you know, you get all the bargains on Vinted. And then my hat from the charity shop was £2.99. So I think, yeah, I can rock that. I can be brave and go out there and rock this hat, and, you know, not think people are looking at me, because that's the old me. The new me is here. Well, it is the original me. But, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to wear it. So it's lovely, isn't it? And you know what? I'm going to tell myself, I look good in it. I look good. So, yeah. Fortune favours the bold, doesn't it, guys? So, yeah. That's it. That's all I've got to say. So it's 1 o'clock now, guys. Not that I go by a time scale, I don't, but I feel hungry. So I'm going to have a shake. So put some ice in a glass. I use these. It's from Home Bargain, I think. I think it was £2.99. Just because then I can fill it and sip it. Now Abigail's coming soon to take me to works to get me art stuff, but I can put it in the fridge. So I've put in there this protein shake. This is from Nutri-Circle. They're an app that they have stuff online, and a lot of the time it's like half price. It's close to the sell by date, or I don't know. This one doesn't go out the date till December, so maybe it wasn't a popular one. I don't know, but it's nice. Normally I'd have turmeric in it. With this, I'm just going to add a bit more because I dropped a bit. But it's nice, and this was £6.99. I think it should have been £12.99, so it's worth going on and having a look. The Nutri-Circle, they've got an app, but they've also got a website. So if you didn't want the app, you could do that. So because that's got milk in it, because it's whey, I'm just putting some water in, and then I've got some Greek yogurt that needs using up. I've not got much of it left, but this won't last till tomorrow now, so I'm just going to put some of that in. It's just basically using up what I've got in, so it doesn't go to waste. Yeah, so obviously the size of my glass, this is smaller, but I will just top it up with water afterwards. I might put some milk in actually, because it might like be a little bit watery. I could do 2 scoops of the protein powder, but there's 23 grams of protein in that, so I'm not going to. There's times gone by I have, you know, if I've been a bit low on my protein throughout the day, I just have some. I just top it up. Now, I don't make hard and fast rules about protein anymore, but I do try to get at least 80 grams. I used to go for like 120, but that's just from chia seeds. Just, you know, do it by eye. As I say, I don't have a hard and fast rule anymore. I just go with what I think, and as long as I'm getting these nutrients in. If you go online, they might say you need this, that and the other and that much of that, but I don't follow that anymore. I just think, because you can, I can overwhelm myself then, and it just doesn't become enjoyable. So I think that's everything in there. I have tried putting dates in, but you get stuck in the straw. So, and yeah, just doesn't work. So I'm going to blend it. Bear with me. So I've blended it. I was going to add another scoop, but the bullet needs charging. So, but I think that'll be enough anyway. That's all blended and done. Now, I was hazard a guess at how many calories there's a fly in here. I can't stand flies. Dirty creatures, aren't they? Don't serve any purpose, I don't feel either. So, I was, if I could hazard a guess, I'd say the protein, I'm looking at that fly, oh, I hate them. The protein powder is 240 calories. No, 119, I've done 1 scoop, so 119 calories. The chia seeds and flax seeds, so I'd say about 30 calories for the 2, so that's 150. And your Greek yogurt, about 30 calories, so 180. You could put a bit of honey in if you wanted to and stuff like that, but I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to add any water. As I say, I was going to do one more. I'm bulking out a bit, but it needs charging. Apparently it needs charging, so charge it will be. So that's my lunch. I might have a couple of apricots as well. So just, I am quite a snacky person. I like stuff to graze on, but I do try to keep to either 2 or 3 meals a day. But if I want a snack, I'll have a snack. I don't design myself anything. So I'll just have like a couple of them olive apricots. Dates are really good because they don't spike your blood sugar. They're nice and sweet. The food is lovely. So I'd say with that 200 calories, so and that'll keep me full up that. What I was thinking before was I've got some dark chocolate in the fridge. So normally I have some dark chocolate overnight, maybe a bag of crisps, depends, day by day. I had a cornetto the other night, but I'm thinking them dates, because the where it's from, ones are quite chewy and sweet, maybe dip them in a bit of chocolate and let it set, but that's just the thought, it hasn't evolved yet. So that's what I'm going to have now. And that's nice for an after 8 one now. I might have added a bit too much water. I don't measure that. Tell you what it says. Let's have a look. 30 grams, pour in 200 ml. So I probably put about 300 ml in, so it doesn't matter. And then with the Greek yogurt, it gives it a little bit of thickness, like a milkshake. And then you get your chia seeds coming up and popping in your mouth. So that's lunch today, guys. See you later. Abby's on her way. She's running late, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Timekeeping's not her thing. So, what else do I have? Right. I have half a spoon of fennel seeds, and I have a half a spoon of anise. Now, I used to take these all the time, and I don't know why I stopped. I know, because when I was taking HRT, before they realised I'm not allowed to take HRT, taking them on top of HRT is a no-no, because these are supposed to raise your estrogen levels. Now, you know about my night sweats, I'm going to talk about them, but they're also good for your digestion. So I have half a spoon of them twice a day. I have my turmeric, half a spoon of that mixed in a bit of water. I think I just said before, I never didn't. I'm sorry, I forgot. I normally put it in with me shake, but I put it in yesterday and it took the taste away of the shake, so not a good move. So turmeric has got loads of health benefits. Just good for me. Makes me feel better. So I take that. It's a bit rank, but good for you. And then I take my collagen. 20 grams of collagen I get a day. I swear by collagen. I really think I am on this one at the moment, but I will just go with what I can find is the cheapest, because it's not cheap. Nothing in health is cheap, let me tell you. It does cost a fair bit to lay it out, but I'm 54. I'm getting on a bit. This is my little vice, my little health thing, so do you know what I mean? We all have our own little things that we go to, don't we? So I take that. Just put that bit of warm water and then scoop it in and let it settle. Give it a stir. I take plant sterols because I'm on the cusp of my cholesterol. Kirsten, my friend, got me onto these. Mum used to take them and we brought the cholesterol right down. Boots, good on a 3 for 2. I take ginkgo leaf, good for your brain. And I take an A to Z of multivitamins. Also, a food. Black cohosh, I've only just started taking them. Day 4, meant to help with your night sweats. However, washing machine's spinning. Hope you can still hear me. My doctor rang me this morning about me serum ferritin levels still being high. That's something to do with your iron. I can't remember, but it's not great if it carries on. Not that it's gonna, debilitate me, but you have to draw blood and stuff like that. Anyway, it hasn't got that far yet. But she was saying that, obviously you know that we didn't know whether me implants were poisoning me because they'd leaked. And she was, her along with Kay, I hope you can hear me over this, was one of the first people to question whether it was me implants poisoning my body. So she rang me today, she said, still high, Janine, it's a cause of concern. But I was thinking, should we leave it just to see whether it settles down now? It's been going on, I think it's about, I got ill in October last year, so it's been high since then. But, so she said, we'll leave it. And I said, yes, that's fine, let's see if it settles down. So 3 months I'll have another blood test. And I asked about my cholesterol. She said, we didn't test you last time for that, but we will. So we'll do it in 3 months and I'll let you know whether they worked. So, can you hear that? Let me take you somewhere else, hold on. Oh! Alexa, stop. So, that was just my table for them. So, she said, yes, that's great, we'll do that. See whether it's brought my cholesterol down. Because I do have I have a healthy diet, I think, in comparison to what I had like 12, 18 months ago. So anyway, I said to her about me night sweats. And I was like, I've found another tablet, I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, it's not relevant because she said, no, Janine. She said, they're no good. She said, but we do have a menopause nurse who takes another one. Is it? Let me get my phone. So, do you want to try them? Sorry guys, it's a bit of a mismatch all this, isn't it? Come on Cease. I've always had a bit of an aversion to tablets. I'd rather try and go down the healthy route, but clearly it's not working, is it? I've tried, them cooling mats, the cooling blankets, and they're great. You get in bed and it's freezing. I don't look forward to going to bed though and I won't be watching telly. And I was thinking last night, just feel like I don't want to go to bed and watch me bed of telly because I get in bed and I'm bloody freezing. So, but throughout the night, I still sweat. All it does is basically, it cools the sweat down, so I don't wake up freezing. But it doesn't get rid of the actual fact that I'm still sweating. So I thought, you know what? Something's got to give. Got a funny hairdo there. So she said, have a think about it, Janine. And, you can always send the patches through and get back to me. So Kirsten, my friend Kay, messaged me to say Happy Tuesday. And I said to her, and that's the good thing, if you feel unsure, go to a good friend and, sound it out with them. And, she said, what are they called, Janine? And so I sent them to her, and she said, they sound all right. Now, they're an antidepressant. And from someone who's had, throughout her life, many, many years on antidepressants, I think that's why I've gotten a bit of an aversion to taking tablets. But I don't, I'm not knocking them, don't get me wrong. They serve a purpose, but she said, you'll be all right. This is Kay, my friend. And so I thought, you know what? Break another barrier, Janine. You're not going on them because of your past history. And they served me well, don't get me wrong. I couldn't have got through without them. But I was like, I thought, I can't go on with these night sweats. And I've tried the heat mat, the cold mats, haven't I? The cold blankets, and none of it's working yet. It doesn't it just absorbs the sweat and stops me waking up freezing. But that the end result is I still wake up soaking in my pyjamas, my bed's soaking, so it's not stopped the night sweat. Did I think it was going to? I don't know what I thought. I was just desperate and I wanted to try anything. But I was getting into bed last night and I was like in bed shivering, and I thought, I can't sleep with just one sheet over me, so I put the quilt over me, but it's only a 4.5 tog, by the way, and I thought, this can't go on. So you know what? I thought, I'm going to give them a whirl. I'm going to try them. Yeah, they are first and foremost an antidepressant, but as I said before, I'm not in that place anymore, am I? I'm in, as I just said before at the start of my video, I'm trying to find the name of them for you guys. I'm allowed to change my mind, aren't I? So I change my mind is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to trust, that they're for something else. They're not for that. But she said, Dr. James, she said they're really good. Our menopause nurse takes them, and they're really good. So they're called venlafaxine. So because anyone who's in menopause and is getting these night sweats, it's not just your heart. You wake up and the bed is drenched, and I mean drenched. I'm not being dramatic. Your whole pyjamas are soaked through. You're just sweating really, really. It's just horrible, and I can feel it coming on about 8 o'clock at night. I don't have flushes through the day. It starts about 8 o'clock at night and it just comes on. So I did get an airflow pillow by Silent Night, which, that's better than a normal pillow. But I'm going to give them a whirl because I can't go on like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm keeping the national grid going and all the electricity I'm using, doing all the washing. Do you know what I mean? So, so it's all about trusting ourselves, isn't it? And, I did have a dependency on antidepressants once before, but I don't anymore, do I? And even if I did need them again, it's no great shakes, but that's the old me and this is the new me, isn't it? Well, it's the me that's always been from a long time ago, but there you go. Right, I've just got a message off Abigail, so I'm going to pop off now and I'll be on for tea later. Mwah. Hiya. So, Abigail's here with Thomas tonight, so I've just made her a little drink of Cokey Wokey. She's got one of these cups. She bought it first and I copied her. The time is 7:30. So we're going to have a chippy tea tonight because Abby fancies one and can't be hoofed cooking. And I just wanted to show you this that I got from Aldi. Not Aldi, Asda. It's the No Secco, but it's a limited edition one and it's a spritz. I think it was £3.32. So I'm not going to try it. Well, I might try a bit after because I've got a little bit of this Zero Secco left from Aldi. I bought the other day. In fact, I bought it in the week when Abigail took me shopping. Bought a couple of bottles of it. And I had a couple of glasses last night. So I've got one glass left. So I'm going to have that. So we're having a chippy tea, but I said before tonight about, got that off eBay. It's supposed to keep it from not going flat, but it's not brilliant, but it doesn't go flat with it. So it's worth it in my opinion. So I said before, didn't I, earlier on, well, in this video that you're going to see, because I'm doing it in parts today, that I was going to try the dates. Anyway, cheers. I'm a bit frazzled. In chocolate. So I said I'd forgiven Whitworth, didn't I, because I said these dates weren't very good in comparison to the Aldi ones, but to be fair, I think they'll make a mean cheat sweet. So I've seen this done on TikTok as well. You just get a bar of chocolates. It's Aldi's cheapo one, but it's alright. It's nice. And you boil a kettle. As always, guys, I've got limited space, haven't I? So you boil a kettle and you tip the water in the kettle and it melts the chocolate. So I thought that was pretty smart myself. So I'm going to do that. Let that sit in there for a little bit. Baby Thomas has gone to bed for a sleep. He's just had his bottle. Something dead funny happened before. Abigail was bathing Cece and I was in the garden getting the washing in. And I came in last week. Cece had a poo in the living room, didn't she? And Thomas rolled through it in his baby walker. So I came back up from the garden and I said to Abby, Cece had a wee. I can smell wee. And came in the living room and Thomas, so I thought Cece had had a poo and Thomas had rolled through it. So he'd been back and forth, rolling through it. And then I thought, how could she have had a poo? Because she'd been in the bathroom with Boo, Abigail, and there's no way she could have had a poo. Anyway, I looked at our Thomas and he had poo all down his legs. So it leaked out of his nappy. Oh, you had to be there, but it was dead funny. It made me laugh, like proper belly laugh, because something's really funny. So we've had a great day. We've been out. She's took me for me bit of shopping, and bought a new washing bowl, bought some iron, some art stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna try this out. So I'm gonna do a bit of prepping with it now. I'm gonna leave that to melt. I don't know how long it takes, but I have seen it done before. So yeah, I'm going to pause you now while I just get myself prepped. So I've popped that little metal stopper on top there to weight the chocolate down to melt it. I'm just going to get me dates. Hold on. So it's a bit of a mishmash, guys, because it's my first time doing this and I don't know how it's going to turn out. I think I was just going to put a load of nuts on the baking tray and I don't know. I've got them there. Let me just lift that out the way. I've got them in the bowl there. I can't.
We're going to have to go to the 10 o'clock shop tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, Abigail's talking to me. Oh, we love. Why? What for?
He's give us triple mango instead of tiger blood.
Oh, has he?
Boxes are the same colour, aren't they?
Oh, sorry guys, talking about vape juice. I don't know what to do. I'm going to tip that into the bowl. See what happens.
Too busy getting off on your compliments to concentrate clearly.
Yeah. Nice bloke though, isn't he? So put that in there. It's not an awful lot of chocolate, that is it, guys? I'm just going to put some dates in. I was going to do some nuts as well, but I'm going to stick to my original plan and do that. I can't wait to have my board back so I can do this properly. Do you know, with a bit of height. Sorry, guys. That's the... So I'll just do a little test today, peeps. We'll see how it goes tonight. I just thought it'd make a nice change, wouldn't it? You know, for me little treaty after, to sort of have them with states, have them in some chocolates, because I do take it all back about the Whitway states. I've just said to Abigail that, you can't even see me, can you? That they are nicer for, you know, for like having a snack on, because they're dead chewy and they taste like sweets. So I'll stick to plan A, put them in the bowl, like that. I mean, I suppose you could melt your chocolate in the microwave, couldn't you? But you'd have the mercy of burning it then, aren't you? So I thought I'll just do it like I saw some woman on TikTok doing it. But yeah, I normally have my chocolate of a night, don't I? So I just thought it'd be a nice change. So I'm going to carry on, so on and so forth. When tea comes, I'll show you tea, but they're them. They look nice, don't they? I'm pleased with them. Just thought it'd be a nice treat. So I'm going to carry on with this before the chocolate goes hard, and then I might chuck a bit of nuts in, but I'll show you after. All right. So I've got some cashew nuts because the chocolate's left over, guys. Rather than waste it, I've just put the cashew nuts in there, and I'm just going to put it onto the tray and make little splodges. So it's a lot of chocolate to go to waste, that, isn't it? So that's that. Half a head Janine in there. You can only see half my head. I need my board back, don't I, guys? But soon I'll be able to lift the game, won't I? But I think that'll be nice, won't it? So I'll show you it when it's all done. All right. So that's them finished. So they're going to go in the fridge. They look nice, don't they? So it's something, isn't it? You know, I think they look nice. You want to see Baba? Say hello. Look at them waving. Come and say hello. You're saying hello. Say, come on. Here's my Baba. I don't know whether Abigail wants to come on. This is my Abby. My baby girl. And my baby grandson, who loves the camera. Yeah. You know what the camera is, don't you? Yeah. So yeah, I've got me lovely family tonight with me to stay over. And she's lovely, eh? Yeah, and he's lovely as well. Yeah, so Grandma's happy, isn't she? Happy mummy I am, and happy Grandma, aren't I? Yeah. Right, gonna get the tea ordered because your mother's starving and your grandma's not far behind her. Yeah, say bye. See you after. You haven't been on for a while, have you? You ready? You going back to Mum? Yeah. He knows what the camera is, doesn't he? See you later, guys, with the meal. Hello, guys. So it's very late. 11:20. We're just getting our tea. Time goes nowhere when we're together. So, but yeah, so this is tea. Can you see it? So it is some chips, sweet and sour chicken, Cantonese beef, is it? Yeah. And chicken sausage skewer with fried rice, and then there's some bar buns, are they called? Mm-hmm. Just could you pass that tray, please, boo boo? Thank you. So, hold on. And a bar bun. So that's tea. So, cheers. Is it recording? Yeah. So tea was delicious. I didn't like the bar buns. They weren't my cup of tea. So here's the datey weighties. Abigail's already had one and she said they're delicious, and I've just had one and they are delicious. So there they are. I'm on the couch, babe. Gosh, can't even get my words out because it's the end of the day, but they're nice, you know. Oh. Abby's words, not mine. They just like sweets, Mum. So, give them a whirl. And then that's the chocolate nutty thing. So, we'll watch a bit of telly now. So, it's the end of the day. Well, nearly tomorrow. So, I'm gonna go now. Remember what I always say. Look after yourself. Be kind to yourself. Got food on my mouth, guys. Sorry. Look after yourself. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself and love yourself. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.